Hello students. So myself Vikas Agarwal, Master Teacher of Physics at Vedantu, and with me.
Hi guys, my name is Shubhang Garodia, Master Teacher Chemistry at Vedantu.
So guys, we are here to explain page 1 of this portal. So we have already talked about the college branch metrics page. We have already talked about the placement page, and now we are going to talk about the ranking page, how you can make use of it. Okay. Before we go to ranking page, just one thing that you will have videos posted here. These videos, and you should actually see all these videos, and you should go through these documents to be able to understand the portal better, because this will help you to understand what the symbols and what the tags that we have chosen, what do they mean. So just browse through them before you start browsing through these different pages. Alright, with that, let's move to our ranking page, which actually is the main tool that is going to help you. Okay, so here you see various kinds of filters that you can select. Okay, so out of these filters, I will tell the functionality of each one of them, and we'll see what you get when you set the correct inputs. Right. So the first one is the gender one. So in colleges, we have two kinds of seats right now. One is the gender neutral seat, which is like available to all, irrespective of their gender, and there are other seats which are like meant for female only, like which are reserved for girl candidates. So if you can select gender neutral here, like for my case, I'm going to get a gender neutral seat, so I will select a gender neutral. Then category. So these are the various categories. All right, like OBC, OBC non-creamy, PWD, open PWD. So select the category applicable to you. For example, let me select the open category here. And then here is the quota. So we have different kinds of quota. There was a video posted to discuss about these quotas already. So here let me select the All India quota or the other state quota. So these three fields, these are the mandatory fields. These are the absolutely mandatory fields. You must select all these three fields. If you keep any one of them not selected, alright, then this won't work. Like it will give you an error message. The moment you don't select any of these, for example, if I don't select any of these, and if I go with if I hit the search button, I will see red rectangles here, which will prompt me to select something here. Alright, so can you go with the other fields?
Before that, if you would have noticed that there was a star mark showing earlier. So that also indicates that these three are compulsory fields that you have to select, and rest are optional. Now, when we talk about these AIOS, these quota tags, they are very important, guys. It is extremely important that you understand which quota you have filled in the form, and you look for the same quota seats or same quota ranking here. Okay. Now, apart from these compulsory tags, guys, we have many tags so that you can filter and sort your choices properly. For example, you can see there's a college type tag here. So under college type, what we have done is we have clubbed all IITs together, we have clubbed all NITs together, all government funded technical institutes together, and all IIITs together. So now let's say I want to look for data only related to IITs. So what I'll do is I'll select IIT here, and that's it, done. Then suppose I'm not interested in the entire pool of colleges of IIT, I'm specifically interested in IIT Bombay. So then what do? We come to the college year. In the college year, we scroll down and we therefore select IIT Bombay. That's it. So we have selected the college tag and the college if we want to. But generally we would recommend that you don't select the college tag so that you can get multiple options visible to you in various colleges in various branches.
Right.
So next tag is your branch tag, guys. Which branch are you particularly interested in? Now, few of our students, Vikas sir, do have specific preferences. Ki nahi, I want only CS, but computer science, maybe there are various options, right? Computer science engineering, computer science technology.
Yes, correct.
And chemical, mechanical, it increases a lot. So how have you taken those into account?
Yes, so what we have done, any branch that has which is the primary branch of the college, which caters to computer science or computer technology. So we have assigned CSC tag to it. So the moment you select CSC, that means you are selecting computer branch, whatever is available in the college. For example, there was one college in which we had computer science as one branch and computer science and technology as another branch. So computer science would be mapped to CSC, and any other branch which is closely related to computer science department, but which is not the primary computer science branch, that goes under CSC derivative.
Got it, sir. So suppose now let's keep this also open. Ki I want to check ki IITs में मेरे rank के आसपास what can I get? So I've kept the branch tag open. Now what we have done under here, guys, we have populated data not just for 2020 but also for 18 and 19. इसका क्या exactly use है sir? मतलब according to me, only 2020 should be relevant.
Yes, so this data is also available on the JOSA portal, but there you cannot see all the 3-year data together. Like either you will be having a look at 2018 data or 19 data or 20 data. Okay, you cannot have a look at all the 3 years data together. Now there may be a case where I want to investigate the growth of a branch. Let's say one of the colleges introduced any new branch, okay, and I want to see how that branch is faring. Like let's say it was introduced 4 or 5 years back, and over the previous 3-4 years, how that branch has fared, whether it has become more popular among the student, the popularity has grown or not. So I can select all the 3-year data, I can select that particular college, that particular branch, and then I can see whether the closing, what is the trend of the closing ranks for those branch. If the closing ranks is decreasing continuously, that means the branch is getting closer sooner, like it is closing sooner. So that means it is gaining popularity among the students. So the 3-year data has been included to make sure that any data, any 2020 data is not an aberration. Okay, you can just go back, you can check the 2018 and 19 data also. If they're similar, then we can understand that whatever we are looking at in 2020 data, it's more or like the stable thing, the stagnant thing. So that's the idea for including the 3-year data.
So if you don't want to do any such research, we'll stick to 2020. And
yes, if you are not interested in going for the deep research, you can just keep to 2020 as the option in this field.
Now, guys, there's another important tag here, that's duration. So engineering courses are primarily either 4-year or integrated courses which are 5 years. That's BTech, MTech combined or many other such courses. So certain students have very specific preference over a 4-year course because they are planning perhaps to do their masters from outside. So for that we gave you an option, you can either search for only 4-year courses or you can search for these 5-year courses. Let's now not select this, let's keep it empty. I'm open to 4-year, 5-year both courses. Now, the most useful thing that you might find here is the distance calculation. Sir, could you explain us the distance part, please?
Yes. So, what I have seen, many students, they are reluctant to travel far away from their home. Like for many students, it is the first time when they would be stepping out of their home for, very finite periods of time. So they prefer to stay or to join a college which are near to their hometown. So we have added a feature here. You can add up to how many kilometers you are willing to travel away from your home. For example, I have said Bangalore city here. So let's say if I am presently residing in Bangalore and I don't want to go far away from Bangalore, let's say I am only willing to go to a college which is within 1000 kilometer of radius of Bangalore, then I will fill 1000 here. And if I'm open to travel to any part of India, my college and my branch requirement should be met, then I should not fill anything here. So this is basically to take care of the distance factor that students sometimes take into consideration while making decisions.
So sir, do we have all cities in India here, like sab kuch tier 1 se tier 6, all of them?
Sir, this list contains approximately 800 cities and towns. So yes, more or less we have covered almost all the towns of India. In case if your particular hometown is not found in that list, then there would be some town which is very close to your hometown which would be popular enough to feature in this list. So you can select that one. That should give you a good idea of how far a particular college is from your hometown. So that should take care of students' needs.
So guys, this is about the filtering options that you get on the page. Now let's try and input some mains rank, some advanced rank and see what kind of results we get. So sir, what mains rank would you like me to enter here?
So I'll explain the two boxes here. So sir, students get colleges and branch based on 3 kind of ranks. Okay, like a student would be getting a branch in NIT based on the mains rank. A student would be getting a branch in IIT based on the advanced rank. And a student would be getting an architecture or a design course based on the paper 2 of JEE Mains, which is the B architecture paper. Okay, so the student can fill their ranks here. For example, let's say I secured 2500 rank in main examinations. So I will enter 2500 here. Now, if I secure 2500 rank in the main examination, then the most logical thing for me to do would be to go for branches that closed within 20% of this rank. For example, if I secured 2,500, then 20% of this would be 500. So any branch that closed after 2000 and before 3000, I have a good probability of getting that branch. So my research should be around those branches only. Any branch below this, there's a good chance that I will get that branch. If I want to, I will get that branch. So no specific research is required. I only need to know that was there any branch which was closing beyond 3000 in the 2020 data. If yes, there is good chances that I can get that branch. Okay, so whatever rank you are getting, 20% plus and 20% minus, within these rank range, whatever departments closed or whatever branches closed in the 2020 year, those are the the branches that you should target, and they should become the primary subject of your research. So we have entered 2500 here, then we will enter 500 here. We will enter numerical value, not the percentage here. Percentage is a reference that I am giving you, that this is what you should do. Okay. You can go for different value also. You can choose 1000 also, 2000 also. This is your choice. How much bandwidth you want to investigate. The same thing for advanced rank. For example, let's say I secured an advanced rank of 1000 and I'm willing to check for colleges branches which closed within 800 to 1200. So I will put a 200 here. So 1000 plus minus 200. Okay, let's say I did not give the paper 2 of JEE Main, which is the case with most of the students. Okay, now the moment I hit the search button, it will start showing me results with all these fields, like gender neutral seats in the open category in All India quota, and I'll be getting the list of IITs only because I have selected IITs here. Okay, why not go for all the colleges, sir? What do you say?
Sure, sir, definitely.
Right, let's go with all the colleges. Okay, and then branch tag, since I did not select any specific branch tag, I will be getting all the branches that closed within these ranges. Okay, let's go with it. Let's try this now. I have not entered anything for distance. Any parameter would you like to change?
Sir, what if I don't want to add this plus minus thing? Will just entering 2500 or 1000 year work?
Yes, it will work, and it will give you the entire range of branches that was that's there to be seen.
So if you don't enter anything here in your mains rank, your advanced rank, it will show up everything from the rest filters.
Yes, it will show everything, and that would be too overwhelming a data to make any logical conclusion. So yes, it will give you some results, but more or less they would be meaningless. Like,
let's hit the search button and see what we get, sir.
Yeah, sure. So now I can see the list. So this list is showing me the college names, the college types, the branches, category, the gender, then the quota, the year. Since we have selected 2020, we are only having a look at the 2020 data right now. If we would have selected some other year also, that would show here. Okay. Then now this is something important. We are seeing two numbers here which are separated by a slash sign. Okay. So the first number that you see here, it represents the opening rank of this branch. For example, computer science and engineering 4-year course at IIT Varanasi opened at 502 rank last year and it closed at 885 rank last year, and this rank was advanced rank. Since we are talking about an IIT, so these ranks are advanced rank, and this will show in the advanced column. Okay, so the first number is the opening rank, the second number is the closing rank. Okay, since we do not get any seat in IIT based on mains rank, so nothing is being shown here. Okay, since we did not input any number in this branch, in this field, so no column pertaining to this rank has appeared. If you would have entered some number here, we would have another additional column indicating the rank. Alright, so this is the data that you see. Now I can infer from this data. Since I secured 1000 rank in JEE Advanced examination, the most probable branches that I'm going to get, most probably I get IIT Computer Science at IIT Varanasi, Computer Science at IIT Varanasi 5-year course. Alright, then Engineering Physics at IIT Bombay. Alright, then Mechanical Engineering at IIT Bombay, and so on. And you can arrange these branches in increasing or decreasing order of closing rank. Alright, closing rank. Opening rank does not play any part in this table. So if I go with this, if I select this, now I'm having a look at increasing order of closing rank. So I can now say that among the IITs, IIT Madras Electrical Engineering, that was the first branch that closed from among the branches that I may get based on my rank. Okay, and then you can see computer science of IIT Varanasi, and then you can see 910. So that was the closing rank of mathematics and scientific computing at IIT Kanpur, and so on. So, sir, anything that you would like to add or anything that I missed?
Sure. One thing that everybody should definitely notice here is that we are not paying attention to opening ranks at all. We are just paying attention to closing ranks. Now, why are we doing that? Why are we not paying any attention to opening ranks? Let's see some of the data that we can see here. Let's talk about IIT Madras Electrical Engineering. There was a student X who wanted IIT Madras, who wanted electrical engineering, and therefore in this year the branch opened at 166 itself, guys. But as you can see, the branch closed way up to 844. That actually means you will have very high density of students, perhaps in the 500 to 844 range, and very less density in the beginning part. And that is why we are not paying attention to opening ranks. We are paying a lot emphasis or only emphasis on closing ranks, because that actually tells you कि वो branch आपको मिलेगा या नहीं. Opening, you can open any branch you want below your rank, but closing is what gets determined by statistics.
Exactly. But another example that I would like to give. Let's say I am someone who scored an under 10 rank in IIT Advanced Examination. Let's say I got AIR 8. Now, since I am too much interested in physics, I selected, let's say, MSc Physics in IIT Kharagpur. So the opening rank would be AIR 7 or 8, okay, which is way good, alright, for a branch like MSc Physics at IIT Kharagpur, but it will probably close somewhere around 2000 or maybe 2500. So I have opted for something which a candidate securing 2000 rank will also get. Not very wise of me, but the number you will see here will tell you that this branch opened so early. It must be a good branch. So, but that would be misleading, right? So we don't have to pay attention to the opening ranks. We have to pay attention to the closing ranks. The closing ranks tell you the real picture of how popular a branch is. Because if it's popular enough, everyone would try to get a seat in it, and hence the branch will close early. Yeah.
Very, very classical example. IIT Bombay Mechanical Engineering opened up at 291, closed at 1129.
Yes. Yes.
Also, this batch should be very wary about this student who opened up the branch perhaps.
Yes. Yes.
So, sir, this is what essentially our sorting and filtering does, but is it necessary that I have to be on the website only to be able to see these, or there are ways by which I can work on it later as well?
Yes, sir. So we have this download option here. Once you have prepared your shortlist, put your filters in place, you have done enough research, and once you are ready with your list that you want to fill in the JOSA portal, then you can simply click on the download button, and when you do that, whatever list is there, it gets downloaded, and you can then open it. It gets downloaded into the form of a PDF. You can open it and you can check your list. So this you can keep you handy. You can take printouts and you can use it later on as and when you need it.
So, sir, we can basically make use of this and fill up the tier, college versus branch, and many other applications, right, which they want to find.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
This looks like a wholesome package that a student would need at least to make an informed choice. Don't you think so?
Yes, sir. So what we have tried to do, like when I was browsing through the JOSA portal to do my own research, I found too much limitations there. Like you cannot see 3-year data together. And then there was also like various kinds of problems which the student will realize once they start investigating on their own. For example, I'll again try to present a classical case. If a branch closed in the third round, then fourth, fifth and sixth round will not display the data for that round. So if I'm directly checking the round 7 data, I may not come across that branch altogether. Alright, and there's no way for me to find out where that branch closed unless I'm checking all rounds data. So, but that problem has been addressed in this portal. So, irrespective of in which round a branch closed, once it is closed, the closing rank will be displayed here.
So, if I'm understanding, sir, correctly, let's say this 844 closed in 4th round.
Yes.
That implies if I am applying for this branch in first round itself, there is very high, and my rank is below 844, let's say 600. So then that means there's a much higher chance of me getting that branch, right?
Yes, definitely. Yes, sir.
So I think this is it about our filtering and sorting options here. Other things also that you can do, guys, here, as you can see these upward, downward arrows everywhere. So you can use them also to sort data now. It will not get filtered, it will just get sorted. For example, if I want to go alphabetically in college names, so as you can see, I'll go up and down and alphabetically college name changes. So you can explore the platform, you can do many sorting and filtering choices here. And yes, this will be a wonderful tool for you to make an informed choice and choose a college and branch of your choosing.
Yes, and all this is free.
Absolutely.
Yes, all this is absolutely free. You can let your friends know about this. So visit the page and make use of it. No charges, nothing else. Not even your email ID. No login information is needed.
Absolutely.
Nothing is needed. You just open the page and you start doing stuff.
So thank you so much, sir, for this wonderful page for our students, and I'm sure we'll be using it a lot.
I'm pretty sure that I will be using it a lot.
Exactly.
Because students keep on posting queries such as this, which I find this tool very useful to address those queries. I'm already addressing student queries on Quora using this tool. I'm pretty sure that once students have this tool, they will not need to ask those queries to anyone. They can just satisfy their curiosity by themselves. So, alright guys, I hope you have understood how to use this and you're going to make use of it. We'll say goodbye for now. Take care. All the best.
Bye, guys.